Previously on Deadly Premonition.
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake. It's the first time I've been attacked so directly. There's definitely something in this town. The coffee warned me about it. Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate." Did you see that, Zach? F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
Hey everyone, Necrovery is back with another episode of Deadly Premonition Director's Cut. If you remember the last episode, we talked to Polly, who is this bent-over old lady. Bent over the good way, not the bad way. No, that sounds really bad. Cut that. She's bent over. Instead of bending over... let me explain myself. She's not bent over backwards like the monster. She's bent over forward like an old lady, which... Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Anyways, we're gonna go explore the town. Let's observe the door. Good. Let's go through the door. We had breakfast with Polly, found out a couple things about the town, and then we saw FK in our coffee. Total clear time, 51 minutes, holy crap. I wasted a lot of time. Alright. Payment reward, $210. Basic wage, unpaid salary. Okay. I would like to save, yes. Bait, normal worm. Okay, I can go fishing. I don't really know what this game is trying to be. Like, I know it's probably its own thing, but I'm trying to figure it out. It's like Resident Evil, but not at the same time. And I can't tell if it's trying to be funny or not. Some things are funny.
A police car.
Yes, that's exactly what that is. There's a note on it. Our office is open from 9 to 1700. Don't be late. Okay.
So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me.
Oh, thank you, King George.
A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin. I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
I didn't actually.
Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
I didn't think that was out. Oh boy, driving stuff. Signal left, signal right. Wait, is this seriously a thing? Wipers on, wipers off. Boost. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got master key. So I have road flare. Okay. I can look around at least. Okay. There we go. Oh god, the blinker's stuck on. What side do I drive on? Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. What a lovely drive through the countryside. Okay. Oh, the wipers do actually work. That's awesome. I didn't actually look at... I don't think my mirrors actually work, do they? No, they don't. Oh god, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Oh god, okay. A little bit more difficult to control than I thought, I guess. Oh, jeez. This is a no passing zone. I'm a cop, dude. I have no idea where I'm going right now. Oh, this is leaving the town. Hold on. We need to turn around.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays. You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought?
What?
We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV.
Love Star Wars.
And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
I remember that movie.
Filmed in 1978.
I watched it in California when I was a kid.
Directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well.
I think I watched
it. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute-long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
Okay. So there's a bar, it looks like. We're heading over that way. I like this. This is different. This is different than most other stuff. Signaling is for chumps, just so you guys know. Actually, no, I should really indicate. I hate when people don't use their blinker. Okay, let's... Guy needs to learn how to drive. Let's turn my blinker on. Okay. So there's races in this town, which is interesting that the e-brake literally just throws you. Like, you can't even tap turn. No, this thing does not turn sharp enough. Okay, here we go. I need to go over here. Without hitting anything. Okay, we are here. Greenvale Sheriff's Department. Polygons are so bad they had to caption that.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
Those door handles look like tin cans. I love me some country ham. Oh boy. He was sleeping.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you.
I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
So he's the one who rescued my car and got me the police car.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. Well, I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay. Let me know when things are ready.
Jeez. He runs so weird,
Zach,
too.
Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
All right. So Anna was murdered. She was the one that we saw in the beginning on the tree. Conference room, office room. We're gonna do some exploring of the police station real quick and just see what we have here. And there's some other fellow cops. There's the deputy sheriff, it looks like. A couple of cadets. Just observe those books. There's Emily. Let's talk to Emily. Emily's desk, she has a blanket handy. I figure most women are prone to cold. Can we talk to her? Yes, we can.
Hi.
Hello there, Emily. Could you perhaps show me around the office before the meeting starts? Sorry, Agent York, I've got my hands full. Could you ask Thomas? I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, what's going on? You lost the keys to the cabinet with the files. And asked me to take a look around the office until he finds it. Well, I hope that doesn't take too long. Info gathering bonus. Let's go through this door. This looks like a file room? Number 4. So there's King George. You can tell he's kind of a all-American kind of guy, I guess. Oh, cutscene.
Zach, look at this. Oh, now this is something special. It's the epitome of the old frontier sheriff's office. It's perfect.
A stuffed deer's head on the wall. A flag, a hunting rifle.
Couple hunting
A
rifles.
hunting rifle. Amazing. You'd never see a hunting rifle on the wall of a police department in the city. That's just amazing. Wonder if the sheriff would ever let me shoot it.
Just ask him, I guess. Let's just walk by him first. Oh, it's a mirror. Oh, geez. Okay. I thought it was a doorway. Let's talk to him, I guess. What is he doing?
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise keeps me healthy.
He's not
I
calling
haven't
me
missed a
York.
day since I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
But I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold around, let me know, will ya? Can't finish my workout menu without him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for him.
So we see Arnold. Oh, 4 lost Arnold. Start. View list. So is this my journal, kind of? Lost Arnold. Okay. So these are different cases. George has lost his beloved Arnold somewhere. Okay. I don't really know who Arnold is, but I guess we're gonna go find out, won't we? Okay. I like it so far. There's Emily. She's walking around. She's busy, I'm sure. So we're not gonna bother her. We're supposed to have a look around before the meeting starts. That's a conference room. The door was unlocked. So what's in here? Maybe another office, probably. Oh, here's a meeting room with a TV. Okay, let's get out here. I can see this game going for quite a while. Fire exit. Nope, cannot go in the women's bathroom. Cannot go in the men's bathroom. Person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. I'll look around the office. We'll go outside later. First things first. Okay, so that is the way out. Okay. Let's head back this way and see what else there is. There's a front desk. We can save. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Yeah. The game pays me to save, which I love. Cannot go through this door either. Okay. Okay, never mind. Locker room. Yeah, let's go in there. Check out some lockers. Oh, okay, so it's like, this is like the typewriter room, it looks like, essentially. You can... Long-tailed flying squirrel keys. Interesting, okay. Maybe those are the keys that we needed. What's in here? Nothing. Good. And we have a suitcase and a other thing. Okay. Easy enough. So this is where we can get changed and stuff like that. We found some keys. I wonder if that's the keys for the file cabinet. That, whatever his name. Oh, crap. Tom? Tim? And storage. Oh, I can't remember the guy's name. He's the assistant. I don't know. paint. Oh, more keys. Pointy-tailed flying squirrel keys. Okay, so these are probably to a puzzle, I'm assuming. Just going around collecting keys from people, I guess. There's pointy tail and long tail. Material room. Fire exit. Oh, there's a downstairs. Let's go to the basement. See what's down there. Maybe there's an armory. It'd be smart if there was an armory. Let's open up the armory. Maybe, I'm hoping this is the armory. Pick up a new gun. Actually, this looks like it's a jail instead. Okay. It's a pretty big place for such a small town. Hey, cool. So they do have a, nice. Striped squirrel keys. Okay, so now we got 3 sets of keys. Okay, so I can mess around here. I don't feel like it. Okay, let's just unequip. Okay, nothing amazing. Let's see what's... Can we get in the jail cell? Oh, it just opens that way. Okay. Person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. Okay. A desk for the warden. Is it even in use? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So we have a couple of jail cells here with some beds that looks like I could sleep on. There's a guy. Hopefully we'll be bringing in the culprit soon, though that'll mean the end of our little vacation here. Ooh, can we go in here? There's something else in here. Agent Honor and curvy-tailed flying squirrel key. There's so many keys here. I wonder what that's for. Nothing in there. Yeah, okay, same thing. Alright. Get out of here. I don't want to let them out of jail. Let's head on back upstairs. And go into the meeting room. Or the material room. Which I'm assuming is probably where... I think his name was Tim. Material room. Let's open that up. So red seems to be like mission critical or like story device, maybe? There he is. Wait, what are these? Hold on. Are these... automatically sliding storage. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't need those. So did Thomas. Thomas, that's his name. Agent York, did you find the key? Pointy tail. Huh, I don't know which key it is. Is that what it's supposed to be?
You found the key.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Is this it?
Is it?
You don't know your squirrels, do you? This isn't the right key holder. This is a Siberian flying squirrel.
Oh my god.
It's closer to a land-based squirrel. The Siberian flying squirrel is larger than the southern flying squirrel and has a standing tail while the southern has a hanging tail. But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Oh, okay.
You sure do know a lot about squirrels.
Okay, so we need a southern flying squirrel. Do we have that? It has a long tail. Pretty sure we do. It's... curvy tail flying squirrel. Curly tail flying squirrel. Let's try that.
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Please say yes. Please?
Yes.
Yes,
A
thank
southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Zach, we just got here, and we've cracked a big case already.
So many squirrels.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
Huh. This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious. Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
This biscuit is so amazing. He's just staring at it. Alright, Sheriff's Office. Remember days, and 33. Okay, clear. Excellent. $220 and basic wage. Nice. I would like to save as well.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
Finally, a game that uses correct timing. Okay, let's... Can I get a good car? I want this car. Get in. I want the big car. You coming, George?
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
George doesn't like me. And now it's raining.
Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
Just gonna turn the wipers on, I guess. Doesn't really do much, does it? How do we get out of the parking lot? I got back the wrong way, hold on. I'm gonna back into something I know I am. This scene turns worse than the last one. I think we're fine. I think we're good. We gotta go this way. I already got a wrinkle in the hood, so I mean, it can't be that bad, right? let's go this way. Speed limits are for chumps, just so you know.
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
That is right.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women, you might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost. Now, that's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Zach, there he is. The monarch, in all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something, Agent Morgan?
No, nothing, George. I was just reflecting on a little history.
Well, we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Oh. Right, Zach. Oh, I went too far the wrong way, I guess. Let's go fast. Put this thing in overdrive, man, because I'm tired of waiting. And it's not good to try to control this with a keyboard because it's really difficult, trust me. This car is less than handy to try to control. But we're almost there. I have a feeling this is it. Yeah, this is it right here. Oh, scuffed up this paint. Sorry, guys. There we are. Now we're here. I think I go this way. Good. There we go. Made it to the hospital for the autopsy. Greenvale General Hospital.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
I don't like him. It's like he's trying to hide something. The launch patrol comes soon. It's for an emergency. Okay, so I do have a flare, I think. Well, hello,
Hello,
Miss Ratchet.
Sheriff.
Freckly Fiona. That's awesome.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent.
You are.
The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
What?
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
Liar's House.
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place.
Like this place.
However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime, the murder of a local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
She's so awkward. Alright, so we need to go to the computer room. Let's head on in and say hello to the good doctor, I guess. Office. Ward. There's just a sign attached to the door. Oh, it's over there. Oh. This looks like an exit, I'm assuming. That's an exit, okay. We don't need that. Who is this person? They are suspects. Let's go, Zach. So Zach must be his observation? This is an exit as well. Is it an exit? Does this go outside? Oh no, it goes... Okay, interesting. I thought it was an exit. This looks like where we need to go. Let's go, Zach. This looks like the computer room.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so.
I really likes chess.
Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
What?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
I guess. So the king passes the rook and meets the bishop. Knight takes the pawn. So the king passes... Okay, hold on. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. Knight takes the pawn to the queen. So the king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes pawn to the queen. Checkmate. Okay. Cool.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
Just mirror
Then
games.
it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
I got the keycard for the underground floor. Excellent. We are going to continue this game in the next episode. Thank you all for following along. I hope you're having a wonderful time playing Deadly Premonition Director's Cut. We will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.